And that was a perfect introduction for our next speaker, Mr. Ian Urbina.
So my name is Ian Urbina. I'm a reporter with the New York Times. In my allotted 6 minutes, I was going to try to answer 3 basic questions. One was, what was this series that we ran and is still ongoing, The Outlaw Ocean, about? The second question was, what were sort of some of the high-altitude big thoughts that emerged from the reporting? And then the third question was, where might there be sort of rays of hope for fixes to some of these problems? The series set out to explore that space that is 2/3 of the planet and in many ways is, in many places, ungoverned and ungovernable. And more specifically, it set out to broaden the diversity of understanding about the types of illegality that exists out there. So apart from just, the Captain Phillips Somali piracy type story, intentional dumping or illegal fishing even, we wanted to explore the broader range of crimes. In the end, or thus far, that spectrum looks like the murder of stowaways, where stowaways are found and set on a raft far off from shore, cut loose and left to die. A fairly organized realm of gun trafficking and privatized maritime security, floating armories that exist out there, usually on the line between national and international waters, largely unregulated, sometimes quite violent. Intentional dumping on an order that shocked us. Every 3 years, ships dump in the oceans more oil and sludge than the Exxon Valdez and the BP spill combined. Obviously illegal and overfishing, and a variety of other crimes. So it was a real eye-opener as to man's inhumanity to man that occurs offshore. Some of the bigger sort of meta thoughts that emerged. One, for me, was something I still struggle with, and that is the definition of IUU, illegal, unregulated, unreported fishing. What emerged as a tough thought experiment for us was what really constitutes illegal fishing, and more specifically, as we, the globe, and nations in particular, and the consumer, attempt to grapple with better policing against illegal, unreported, and unregulated fishing, does that definition include the plight of those who work out there? So do the fishers matter as much as the fish? And by that I mean questions that might cross the threshold of illegality that would include the fishers, the fishermen and women. Are they documented? Are they trafficked via debt bondage? Did all of them show back up at port? Did some disappear en route? Were they beaten on the ship?
Saya banyak buat biaya rumah sakit, buat biaya sehari-hari. Akhirnya saya coba mengandalkan teman anu. Saya bisa cuma mengharapkan orang itu dari jalan dari kekurangan gaji suami saya, Pak. Gaji saya cuma sedikit. Sehingga saya bisa